And another question I get, can I use AI to grow my voice without losing it? And how can I keep my voice and my value without AI taking it? That's a personal question right there. You don't lose your voice because AI took it. And unless you're world famous, which most of us aren't, AI taking your voice isn't a problem. You developing your voice is. So if you think that AI is going to take it and replace you, what you're saying is I'm like everybody else, which no problem. We all are limited in creativity in one sense. And how much is original? How much information comes from other people? For example, Baroness Kidron, who's defending UK creators in Parliament, trying to fight for their rights, did a movie about Bridget Jones. That movie was drawn from the book Pride and Prejudice by Jane Austen. Okay, that book is out of copyright, but the characters, Darcy, the names were all drawn from that book. And there was a Pride and Prejudice movie which Baroness Kidron saw and influenced her openly. Now, was she taking it? Did she devalue Pride and Prejudice? Did she devalue that movie that was done before? Or did she add what her essence is, what her originality is? Perspective, perception, point of view. Your perception is what separates you from everyone else. We need your perception. So while you can be influenced, if AI is going to take it, then there wasn't much to take anyway. Because if your voice is really that original and people love it, that is something called trust. And if you focus on developing trust and understanding and appreciation for what you do, AI can't take that. Sure, people can pretend to create it out of thin air, but even like Baroness Kidron, she's creating an original movie inspired by another piece. But they're not giving your whole piece out. This is the thing. People make a mistake. It's not all in there. They don't take your book and keep it in a database. It's put into these different parts and they associate them together. And sure, it can pop up and be something else. It can actually create work. But even in the New York Times lawsuit against OpenAI, they were only able to pull out about 20% of their content from an article. And they knew how to hack it. They knew how to play it. It's really hard to get an entire piece out. I would suggest that you're limiting yourself by thinking AI can do that and that people are waiting there to take your stuff. If you're famous, you're J.K. Rowling writing Harry Potter, sure. Then you might have something because you've created a financial means of being. But will AI take all your work before you reach that? It wouldn't want it until you get big. And that's when people start entering it. And in a way, are they really going to take the Harry Potter series? I don't think so. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. I'm not trying to push this off, but I think it's a big excuse to say, oh, I can't do anything because AI is going to take it. You're accepting a future being painted by people who don't know what the future is, who are hoping it turns out that way. But the idea that it will steal everything in your creativity, it can't do what you do. It can't steal creativity, emotions, feelings. It can only take those little words and put them together in patterns.